Hi guys, welcome back to our channel where we discuss travel, adventure and lifestyle. Today we are going to do another episode of the A to Z challenge. What is the A to Z challenge? Why do we call it a challenge? Well, that's because we are going to walk some parks, explore some streets and attempt to give you, our viewers, an introduction of a place listed from A to Z. Everything that we say today will be non-scripted, it will be spontaneous. We hope to get our information from the exploration of our parks. Hopefully we can get it today. Today I'm joined by my lovely co-host Pei Ling. Hello, long time no see.
Yeah.
Okay. Pei Ling, I want you to tell us about a place, local and overseas, that you have never been to. Let's start with the overseas one.
Okay, overseas will be Pakistan. It will be my last Himalayas country that I will be going to. And in Singapore, surprisingly, there will be Botanic Garden. I haven't been there before.
You mean you haven't been to the botanical gardens in Singapore? Yeah. Not even the learning journey in school, class lessons? Okay, you are in luck today because I'm going to bring you to the botanical gardens where we are going to do an A to Z challenge.
Oh, that's great.
Let's go! The Singapore Botanic Gardens was founded in 1859 at its present Cluny Road site, though the notion of the first botanical and experimental garden was first mooted by Sir Stamford Raffles in 1822 at Fort Canning. The first effort closed down only after 7 years, but the current one continued to thrive. The government took over management in 1874, leading to the site eventually becoming the first tropical garden to be named as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. The A to Z of the Singapore Botanic Garden is an exciting exploration opportunity. Here are the top sites and experiences you can discover on your journey. Botanic gardens create beautiful arches of flowers and plants that create fun selfie opportunities. It is an immediate chance to slow down and forget about what is happening in the rest of the world.
B for birding exhibition. Singapore has a rich diversity of aviary life. The Free Art of Birding exhibition runs through December 2020 to celebrate the local bird watching scene. Maybe you will uncover the passions of being a birder?
Two flights of bridge steps were built by Australian prisoners of war during the Japanese occupation. If you look down, the arrows on the bricks are a story of subtle defiance by the prisoners, refusing to be labelled as property. The steps lead to the Old English Garden plant house, which was built in 1882 to display ornamental plants and house exhibition. It used to have a roof, but it feels like a secret garden today.
D for dreamlike. Singapore Botanic Garden creates a dreamlike atmosphere with its many biomes, from shaded trails to beautiful lakes. There is a moment of perfection awaiting your arrival.
The Agno Botanic Gardens at SPG shows over 300 different plant species that are foundational components of traditional cultures. These featured attractions provides 4 zones to explore: living, craft and construction, medicinal, and symbolism.
As for Foliage Garden, the Foliage Garden can't be missed with its stunning motif signs. The area used to be a car park, but it has served as the home of over 300 plant species since 2013. All of the small rolling hills in this area make it feel like you're on a quest for adventure.
The famous Tembusu tree appears on our Singapore $5. It is located near the tunneling entrance of the Botanical Gardens. It is believed to have existed long before the garden was officially laid. That puts the tree at close to 200 years old, with its low-lying branch to sit on and its boundless green backdrops. This old Tembusu has been a long popular site for family portraits and outdoor wedding photo shoots. Hundreds of ginger species call this garden home. This backdrop is a wonderful pool equipped with night lighting and Amazonian water lilies. It's fragrant, tranquil, and attractive. Different zones allow you to see the origin of each different species. Over 400 medicinal plants are part of this showcase garden. It presents thematically based on different parts of the body, featuring the reproductive and the respiratory system and much more. Many of the species that grow here are still being used as treatment all around the world. It is meant for educational purpose only, so don't try to take anything. The clock tower, the bandstand, and sculptures are icons of SBG. Each one tells a unique story about our country, the history of the gardens, and a look into the future. You can also find numerous sculptures throughout the park that all tell a personal story that weave into the fabric of adventure here. J for Jacob Ballas Children Gardens. This area of SBG is the first garden in Asia dedicated solely to children. It offers room for adventure, exploration, and time to play. A forest, orchard, and farm are all part of the experience.
This forest wetland ecosystem restoration effort is found in the vicinity of the Botanic Gardens. There is a marsh, boardwalk, and a showcase of native orchids to discover.
There are just so many lessons you can learn at the Botanic Gardens. Whether you are a child or an adult, just read the plaques or the sign for a lesson about nature.
M for Museum. The Singapore Botanic Gardens Heritage Museum offers multimedia panels and exhibits to help visitors interact with the history of the garden. Photographs, rare books, 19th century botanic paintings, and more are available to see.
Nourishing to the soul. Quiet walks, gentle lakes, and beautiful views. Whether you come here alone or with friends, there are moments to nourish and heal from the stress and frustration that happen each day.
O for Orchid Gardens. The National Orchid Gardens at Singapore Botanic Garden offer 2,000 hybrids and over 1,000 species in its display. When everything is in bloom, this gorgeous science is something you will definitely want to see.
Some of the palm trees you find in Botanic Gardens are over 200 years old. They line several paths throughout the gardens, standing guard against the sun, lean up against one another, with a good book for a lovely experience.
Queue for quiet moments. Even on the busiest day at the Singapore Botanic Garden, you can find a moment of solitude to enjoy. You can wander around Swan Lakes, explore the Evolutions Gardens, and head in whatever directions the day takes you.
Roots provide the foundation of life. It is where we raise our families, find friends, and settle into a routine. Trees and plants experience the same outcome, only their roots deep into the soil to create a home.
As for Symphony Lake features a large stage on an island where concerts and various performances play throughout the year. Take the trail around to stretch your legs, breathe in some fresh air, and enjoy the quiet.
T for Trellis Garden. This area of the Botanical Garden show off the climbers' collection at the facility. All of the plants require support to grow up towards the sunlight. Many of the vines have hooks or thorns, so watch out.
U for unexplored paths. Several kilometers of trails branch away from the primary pathway at the garden. The rainforest is one of the oldest remnants of our history, covering over 6 hectares and over 300 plant species.
V for Vanda misjoaquim. This stunning orchid was selected as our national flower on 15th of April 1981. The name comes from an American horticulturist who resided here during the 19th century.
W for more walking trails. The Singapore Botanic Gardens have trails that provide up to 90 minutes adventures on some journeys. Each one has a PDF guide you can access on your tablet or smartphone.
Many of the plant species that you find at the Botanic Gardens are capable of thriving in a hot, dry climate. It is one of the most diverse collections you can find in Southeast Asia.
Y for youngsters. Lots of exciting opportunities are available for children to enjoy the sights and sounds of the Singapore Botanic Gardens. Plenty of facilities, refreshments, and play area allow them to burn off a lot of energy.
Z for Zenithal Cygnus. The Sundial Garden at the Singapore Botanic Gardens is one of the most unique features. Beautiful brickworks, pathway, and landscaping invite a peaceful moment. The Singapore Botanic Gardens provide the perfect respite from a busy or stressful day. Embrace nature, enjoy some wandering, and transport yourself to a whole new world. Thank you for watching our video today. We hope that you have enjoyed it. Give us a like and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. Until the next time, see you!